In this second task that you get in stage 4, you prepare the sanction screening and PEP screening request form. So in the task you can clearly see that there's a sanction screening request form that has been generated for you. Now what you need to do is to open this, check the information loaded on it and submit it. That's it. If you need more reference information from the application form, you're provided with that link as well. It's only if you're missing information that you might want to use in the sanction screening form, you can open the application form again. Now once you have completed the sanction screening form and submitted it, you can go ahead and press the green button saying screening requested. Now this is the sanction screening request form. As you can see, it's a very simple form, and if everything went well, then the list of the clients that's applying for the application will be preloaded in this form. However, if something went wrong and they are not loaded, you can still add them here. Now what this form is about is to check that the client's first, middle and surnames are spelled correctly, that the gender is appropriately assigned, and that the birthday is correct, because this information will be used to actually do a automated query for PEP and for human sanction screening. So all you have to do here is simply check that this information is correct. If there was let's say a spouse missing, you can simply add this, and you can just add information here or change it. So this is pretty straightforward here. You just put in the information and that is it. If you go here and I've done that update, so it will do a sanction screening and a PEP screening for both these clients for the one application. Now all you have to do is to submit, and that's the only task you have. The sanction screening results will be emailed to you, and it will be loaded as part of the information of this application on site. So you don't have to do anything else. So after you've submitted the sanction screening request, the automated sanction and PEP screening will be done separately, and within a minute or so you should be receiving an email that will give you the sanction screening certificates. Now every client will get a sanction screening certificate, which will be loaded as part of the site transaction, but you can keep this as a formal record as well. Now if you open the sanction screening certificates, you can see whether the client has got is positive for being a PEP client or having a UN sanction screening hit, or whether nothing was detected. Now this is what the UN sanction and PEP screening certificate looks like. This will give you a red or a green button. If it's a green button, then there was no hits, so this client is not PEP or UN sanctioned. Otherwise, if it's red, it definitely has. Now here you can see the client's full name, date of birth. This is the formal transaction that was run, with exactly when it was run, with an exact ID. If you ever need it for an audit trail, you'll have the screening date. You'll see the PEP hit was negative and the UN sanction screening was negative as well. And this sanction screening certificate is part of this transaction, in this actual application, with a unique ID that is shown here. So this is purely for you to see. and to use as a reference. This will be stored as part of this transaction and this client's results as part of SAI. If you ever want to access the sanction screening and PEP screening certificates, you can just go and look at your application anywhere where it is in the pipeline and basically open it. And in the detailed information, if you scroll down, you will see here, here is the screening certificates of, and obviously there's the main client and its spouse. So each one's certificates are stored here as well in terms of the links that's dedicated to these certificates.